Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Governor Sim Fubara seems to be beating the ethnic drums of war in Rivers as there have been continuous complaints regarding his harassment of members of the legislative arm of government and their families. This is as the Kinsmen, under the aegis of the Apara Committee of Friends, issued a statement after their meeting held in Port Harcourt at the weekend, signed by the acting chairman Temple and chairman Alex Willie, had said Fubara is definitely beating the ethnic drums of war in the state, and they had made it known that Fubara's policies were unsafe and harmful to the ethnic harmony in the peaceful state. They've argued that the political crisis in the state could have been avoided or long resolved if the governor had respected the 8-point presidential peace pact accord he signed in Abuja last year and the constitutional rights of the State House of Assembly members. Describing Wike as a team player and an uncompromising believer in agreement, they blame the political crisis in the state on the unguarded statement, the deliberate blackmails and mischiefs, political actions and policy decisions aimed at undermining the personality and the integrity of the minister Nyesom Wike by Sim Fubara. They've noted how Fubara has been withholding all the allocations of some councils, and this is tantamount to denying them their statutory duties. Therefore, abolished the governor as the father of the state to give the state from the festering political crisis. And now they have decided to confront Governor Sim Fubara about this. And now the Rivers lawmakers, would have been avoided and have had the governor respected the constitutional right of the elected legislators, knowing that the legislative is a separate arm of government which functions adequately provided for in the 99 Constitution, and they have, however, faulted the demolition of the hallowed chamber of the State House of Assembly, and alongside the continuous harassment of members of the legislative arm of government and their families, and they've seen this as an aberration in a democratic setting, because this tends to be a dictatorship style of governance by Governor Fubara, whereby he is withholding the monthly allocations of some local government areas, depriving them of their constitutional obligations, suffering and denying the local government employees and the political appointees their monthly wages. It's kind of like a setback to the democracy of the Rivers people. And this is in accordance with the non-compliance by Sim Fubara with the 8-point Abuja Peace Pact facilitated by President Tinubu to ensure a lasting peace to the crisis in the state, which Governor Fubara later abandoned. So they've been studying all this political crisis between Wike and Fubara, and they've decided to keep mute. But now, time has come for them to speak out. Regrettably, they expected, something better. But now it seems that the worsening political climate in Rivers State has gotten out of hands, and now they have kicked against this. So my country people, this is coming from this set of, I'm sure they are of Wike's lawmakers. They are reaching out to the governor of Sim Fubara, making it known that he has been harassing the members of the legislative arm, that's the lawmakers and their families. You see, when Fubara demolished the House of Assembly complex, the lawmakers were forced to move to another section of the Rivers State Government House, where they tend to hold meetings and sit on other important matters. And once in a while, Governor Sim Fubara tends to go to the government house. He monitors what goes over there. And then the legislative members' house, there's a section that is being kept for legislators, the legislative quarters. Once in a while, Governor Fubara tends to go to the legislative quarters. He walks around, inspecting the environment. And then in a twist of, events, some people tend to point fingers at Fubara, claiming that he is coming to spy on them. He wants to demolish their houses. He's trying to, intimidate them. And these are coming from Wike's loyalists. Yes, my country people, they had raised the point back then that Fubara visited the legislative house, the legislative quarters. And while strolling with some of his aides, people had reacted to that particular video that Fubara is feeling like a king in Rivers State. Fubara is feeling like the landlord in Rivers State and all of that. And Wike's loyalists were not happy, with this development. But all this noise here and there won't do anything. I think these noises from these certain personalities are aimed at distracting Fubara's, aim at distracting Fubara from the main thing at hand. All these things are just distractions. These Kingsmen making noise, complaining, doing this and that. I mean, we can't have two governors ruling a state. It is not possible. And the way Fubara is playing his game, he tends to have, run Wike out of town in Rivers. Fubara is currently running Wike out of town in Rivers State. And all these things coming from these Kingsmen and all of that, doesn't really matter in any way. Because no matter the statements, no matter how hard they try to put it, Fubara still remains the governor of the state. So making series of comments and issuing statements to tint the image of the governor of the state, I mean, it's all to themselves. Now, they've stated that Fubara's policies have been unsafe and harmful to the economic harmony in the state. Okay, I think one of these policies includes when Fubara ordered the demolition of the Rivers State House of Assembly complex, and also noted that those 27 lawmakers that they camped wouldn't come back to their seats, as their seat has been automatically declared vacant, as they have decamped from the PDP to the APC. Now, these members also noted how Fubara has been withholding the allocations of some local government accounts, denying them of their statutory duties. Well, that news is yet to be confirmed, as the governor has not responded towards that aspect. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you.